What's going on, guys? Welcome to Snack Run Reviews. My name's Ryan. I'm going to be talking a little bit about Fire Force today. So Fire Force is that crazy 2019 knockout hit of an anime that you probably heard about, but I'm here to tell you a little bit of what I thought about it. So whether you are a avid anime watcher, you are a beginner, you're just kind of wondering what's out there, you know what I mean? I'm gonna let you guys know about Fire Force today. So real quick, Fire Force is from the same creator who made 2008's Soul Eater. Soul Eater is a fantastic anime. It is original, it's quirky, it's super fun, it's really amazing. You should go check it out right now. It's on Netflix. You have no excuse at all. Go check it out. Go kick off your mom. She's probably watching that Great British Bake Off. And you know what? To heck with that. Go watch Soul Eater. It's phenomenal. It's all on Netflix. Go. You have no excuse. None. You're quarantining. I'm quarantining. Go watch Soul Eater. Alright, back to what I was saying. A little history about Fire Force real quick is that before the anime came around, I don't think anyone was super hyped for Fire Force. I don't think anyone was reading Fire Force. I for sure wasn't, and I can almost guarantee that you weren't either. Fire Force had such a tiny fan base that it is a dang miracle that they got an anime. The anime was produced and created by David Production in Japan, obviously. And whoever greenlit that, and whoever said, hey, you know what? I'll take on this challenge. Honestly, hats off to that guy because they knocked it out of the dang park, yo. Just season 1. We're just talking season 1 today. I'm not talking season 2, but I'm gonna give you guys my thoughts on season 1 and what I watched it and what I thought of it. And so let's jump into it a little bit. Let's start off with the opening. Holy freaking heck, what a banger. And not just the song. The song complements the opening action sequences so well. The angles, the animation, the expressions, the way it picks up when the animation picks up is all there to hype you up for like the pretty rad episode to come. I'm not even like forcing anything, I swear. The opening is like really good in my opinion. The second thing I want to talk to you about is the animation. The animation for this series is so crisp, so clean, so gorgeous. It is now the new, in my opinion, it is now the new pinnacle, the new height, the new bar for shonen anime to come. It's so great. It's so well done, and it looks exactly, if not better, what a seasonal anime should look like, in my opinion. If they were cutting corners, or if something didn't look correct, or whatever, you really couldn't tell. You really couldn't tell the first time around because it was really hard to tell if they were cutting corners, which sometimes anime studios do that. You know what I mean? Like, these people are overworked constantly. So what I'm trying to say is that, like, you couldn't see that here. You couldn't see that. It looked phenomenal through and through. From the background to the subtle animation to like the art, the still frames, stuff like that. It was all really great. Next thing I want to talk about real quick is the sound design. The sound guy, I want to meet this person and I want to meet this guy in person. I want to shake his hand, a COVID-free handshake. From like the silliness to the crazy explosions to the lasers to everything going on, from the sound barriers breaking, like the sound design. And I'm not a guy who like looks for that. I'm not a guy who looks for the music. I'm not the guy who looks for like oh, that sound is so great, or ooh, I'm feeling this song, you know what I mean? Like, that's always secondary to me. But this sound really stood out. I loved it. I thought it was great. Complimented everything. When the sound barrier broke, or like someone got kicked so hard you can almost hear it and feel it, that was awesome. Super amazing. I have to talk about that for a second. Now, unfortunately, this is where I kind of upset a lot of fanboys out there. Now I gotta talk about everything I didn't like about season 1 and kind of just Fire Force in a whole. Let's start with the main character, Shinra. You know, Shinra looks like the 50 and a half other shonen anime protagonists. I can't say anything about him. Like, he literally has absolutely almost nothing that's unique about him. Oh, he's a teenager who's a cut above the rest, and he's joins a crew, and he's special. Wow. I gotta say, guys, Shinra literally brings nothing to the table. Like, zero, nothing new to the table. In fact, it feels like he tried combining everything that's generic and everything that looks basic in a shonen anime and a shonen protagonist, and just threw it into Shinra. And he's like, you know what? A little bit of shortish, long black hair, a can-do attitude, maybe some friendship. And he was like, oh, can't forget fire bending, and voila, that's Shinra. And I can't bring myself to care for him at all. Next up is the story. I gotta tell you guys, from episode 1 to like probably 75% of the first season, this story sucked. I'm so sorry. Everyone's like, he doesn't understand the deep, complicated intricacies of the fire god. You know what I mean? Like, I know I'm getting there. I'm just talking about season 1 right now. Fire Force season 1 story, it was so freaking basic and almost on the slow side that it was almost like a chore to watch season 1. I was like, oh, on my to-do list today, I have to watch Fire Force episode 6 or whatever. For sure, some of the great fight scenes and action sequences kept me going. But I have to say, the story, without doing spoilers or anything like that, it just felt so dry. Fire Force would establish the world essentially, and then almost every episode it was like breaking the world's rules, or it was going against the world, or it was contradicting itself or something like that. It just didn't feel engaging. It didn't feel I wasn't like drawn to it. I didn't feel like anything was new. It wasn't anything different, you know what I mean? Like, just couldn't bring myself to enjoy the story for a long time. It wasn't deep. It wasn't fun. I don't know, man. Fairy Tail's looking pretty good about now. I will say, however, there were some side characters I really enjoyed. Not the rival, the Arthur. That rival sucked. Oh my gosh. Not even a fun generic rival. He's just ass. Shinra, total trash. But I did enjoy the scientist guy, and I enjoy big, strong, muscly women that if they told me to get him a beer, I would. Okay, I've been a little harsh, and for real this time, I do want to say that I think the last 4 episodes, yeah, we'll just go with that for right now. Last 3 episodes did add a good amount of story towards the end. And I was more intrigued towards the end. It was just like this super slow build-up. And I'm just like, ugh! But then like the last 3 episodes, I was like, you know what? That was almost worth it. You know what I mean? I will say, however, that the last episode of season 1 was stupid. I don't even care. It's not even really a spoiler. It's just filler. All the guys like at the Fire Force station, they're like, oh, it's time for us to make a yearly calendar where we look sexy, and just them kind of running around trying to look sexy, and just a big old fan service episode. So yeah, kind of dropped an awesome bit of story at the end, and then some fan service. I guess that's just what the people want. Overall, guys, if you're like just stepping your tippy toes into anime, you're like, oh, you know what? I just finished Naruto. Or you know, my nephew likes Dragon Ball. You know what I mean? If you're like still kind of like new to it, You're gonna like Fire Force. You're gonna like Fire Force. Fire Force takes an ingredient from every big name, and throws it into theirs with one nice big Fire Nation package and a seal with a kiss on it. You're gonna like it. It looks great to look at. It's a story that you haven't seen yet because you haven't seen a whole lot of anime yet. So yeah, go check it out, Fire Force. And like I said, guys, I'm just talking about the first season right now. But if you're a dude like me who's watched 1,000 different shows and 100+ different anime, and you're looking for something fresh, something to dip your toes in, something to wet your whistle, you're looking for something that's like fresh, exciting, you know what I mean? Like balls to the wall, fun stuff. Fire Force, I don't think it's it, Chief. I don't think it's it. It's sort of like Dragon Ball. It's just fun to look at, not to eat, you know what I mean? It's, couldn't really get into it. I don't really want to draw the characters. I don't want to own the merch. I don't want to cosplay. I just want it to be over. Alright guys, thank you so much for checking out Snack Run Reviews. My name's Ryan, aka Sunday, aka Sunday Supply, aka blah blah blah. You guys are amazing. I appreciate you guys for swinging by today. And yeah, if you like this, leave a comment, subscribe. If you don't like this, tell me how wrong I am. Tell me how stupid I am. I don't care. I honestly want those comments. Leave a comment. Tell me how much I am messed up. Tell me how much you love this anime and how wrong I am for comparing it to Fairy Tail. Just go crazy. Go crazy. I want you to do that. I want you to go crazy. Go ahead. Go to the comment section. Go crazy. I'm very serious. I will read them. Don't think I'll respond, but I will read them. All right, bye.